Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
I wanna live forever. I wanna learn how to fly. Hi, people. How y'all doing? What's up? Yeah, I don't wait for people to come in. I just start talking, and wherever the dominoes lie, that's where it flies, baby. How y'all feeling this morning? Top of the morning. Morning glory. Look at that backyard. You see my training poles back there? I got my training poles. Now that's where we work out. Me and my ancestors. What's up, sis? How you doing? I hope the wedding was well. I hope your daughter's wedding was well. Oh, I gotta send something to her, as a matter of fact. Thank you. Hope the Chi-Chi's wedding was well. Niece got married. Okay, that's good. She doing her thing. Well, I just, yeah, man. We clocked in and clocked out. You're right. But first and foremost, I want to say condolence to the Roundtree family. One of the great actors of what they dubbed the blaxploitation films. He passed on a couple of days ago at 81, which is interesting to me because he's born on the 9th. That 9 and that, when you start seeing patterns and cycles, but he was also in a health personal month cycle. When you add up his birthday and the year that we're in and the month cycle that we're in, he was in a 6 personal month cycle, which is one of the primary health cycles. I'm glad it was good, sis. You didn't send me no pictures, y'all. I don't see no pictures. I don't see what's going on. Y'all gotta send me some pictures. So yeah, Richard Roundtree has transitioned. The original Shaft, and the music was done by the late, great Isaac Hayes. Who is the man? Another man. Chef. It's all right, baby. Da-da-dump, ba-da-dump, ba-da-dump, boom. So, he was born July the 9th. Yeah, he was born July the 9th. So, they said it's, I think, pancreatic cancer. It's the same thing my other cousin passed on. And my cousin also was in a health cycle. So you got to pay attention. Like, I'm going into a health cycle. So I'm always, see, one thing about using these numbers, and you can share this video with somebody that don't understand or is at least open to make the change. Like Michael Jackson, you got to make that change. I'm looking for the man in the mirror. I'm looking for make that change. And one thing about using the mathematics of numerovation or numerology it can alert you of the possible things that can happen in the year to come or the theme of that whole year. Alert you to what's the positive and the negative, the highs and the lows. Some people call it the construct. Like in my book, I call it the constructive and the destructive. Yeah, it alerts you to that, and I'm glad that I learned this this science because it helps me to navigate better, and that's why on Saturday I'm teaching the class for 3 hours. More than likely, it's going to go into 4 hours because I got to do a question and answer because I know people are going to have a lot of questions, and I'm going to provide the best answer. Also, yeah, so I got a class at October 28th, and big up to my man Blood Mix, Master Mo. I gotta, we gotta do an IG. I want to do an IG with you, and I was just thinking about you this morning to do an IG live because I won't be in New York. I definitely won't be in New York on the 30th of your movie release at the Magic Johnson Theaters. So hopefully we maybe could do a live IG tonight on live IG, and then I could put it up on my YouTube channel. So let me know. Text me later. I'm actually going to be finished. I'm going to be finished doing my sessions today at 3 o'clock, 3 to 3:30. That's my last session for today. But definitely go check out that Blood Mix, the movie by Master Mo, producer and actor in it. And it's going to be fire. It's going to be fire, I'm telling you. So make sure y'all support that movie. And especially if you're in New York, I think they got the red carpet thing happening on October 30th at the Magic Johnson Theater in Harlem. Magic Johnson Theater in Harlem. So we're going to see if we can get Professor Mo on probably later on this evening. And see spider webs all over the place now. See, y'all spiders are doing too much now. Y'all doing too much. Doing too much. All right. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're welcome, sir. Us. Practice them 52s, baby. Practice them 52s. Practice them 52s. I'm looking at your shorts that you're putting up on YouTube also. Very good. Very good. Again, family wide, today being a number 26 day. Going back to navigating, because it's all about the navigational system. Professor Mo and I are born in February. He's born the 10th. I'm born the 1st. So we're basically in the same patterns. So if I was supposed to consult him, I would say, look out for your diet. Be careful what you eat. Be careful of deceiving people as he's going into the number 11 or the number 2 frequency, but also pay attention to your health. Myself also included. So when people are born, let's say February 1st, February 10th, February 19th, or February 28th, that's the year that all of them are falling into a similar cycle. But if they've done the necessary work on themselves before the health cycle come in, they really don't have to worry about it. They just have to maintain their health. If you understand what I'm saying, that's why I wrote the book, Children's Health is Important. Numbers are simple. Children's health is important, which is also good for adults, because all of us are just grown-ass children anyway. That's all we are. Still learning, still studying, still doing what we have to do. So as myself and Professor Mo is coming out of a one personal year cycle, new beginnings, like he's doing, he's putting out the next new movie, the new business, new moves had to be made, all that kind of stuff. This is a cycle that we're in. And I'm talking about people born on February 1st, February 10th, February 19th, and February 28th. No matter what part of the world you're on, you're coming out of a new beginning cycle, and you're in a what we call an expansion cycle. So it's all about expanding your brand, expanding your talents, expanding your gift in these next 3 years, from this year to the next year to the next year after that. We're going to be in an expansion cycle. So I am expecting to expand, because this year, remember, in June, the release of my TV series with Billy Carson came out. That was a new beginning. Knew this. Had my teeth done in the back. I had to do some teeth cleaning, teeth surgery on the back early this year, right after my birthday. That's so I came into that cycle of new beginning, even with tooth and having to speak differently because of the realignment of my back tooth and all that kind of stuff. So new beginning cycle can be any way. It could be new beginnings and endings, new beginnings of positive stuff or new beginnings of negative stuff. It's just how you handle it. And remember, it's nothing really positive and negative, so to speak, or right or wrong. It's just cycles, patterns, and sequences that you have to pay attention to with certain facets of your life, certain facets of your family's life, your relationships, all of that. It all plays in the mathematics of the universe. And innately, a lot of us know what to do. A lot of us know what to do innately. It comes to us. Numbers are just here to confirm, your past, present, and going into your future cycles and what you need to pay attention to and be alerted. That's all it's here to do. It's nothing. It's no rocket science to it. It's really what our ancestors put together before Pythagoras was not just a mystical system. It's not just a mystical system, but it has physical application and it has spiritual application that can guide you, that can take you, because the root of what we call mystics or mysticism is mystery, lies in mystery. And once you understand that the mysteries are being revealed through these different modalities, whether you're studying spiritual systems, whether you're studying astrology or numerology or these different things, these are, if it says in your quote unquote Bible that the mysteries of God will be revealed towards the end of this world, quote unquote end of the world as we know it. It's just really an end of a cycle. It's end of a cycle. So, people are in a they're in an antsy right now. The government is in an antsy because there's an ending of a cycle happening. But you don't have to worry your little head about that. Don't worry your head about that. Be prepared. I'm never going to say people not to be prepared. Be prepared, but make sure you live on your highest and wisest frequency. Go out there and get some sun. Go out there and ground yourself. Go out there and meditate. Go out there and train your martial arts, train your Tai Chi, your Qigong, train your Pilates, train your yoga. Keep your mind steadfast on the higher vibratory level so you could accomplish your greater goal, even while other nations may be appearing to fall. Your nation don't have to fall. Your circle don't have to fall. Your mind don't have to fall with them. So that's why when the great Les Brown, born February 17, says, when things go wrong, don't go with it. That means everything around you that might be going on. Everything that might be going on in this realm from other people because of the madness they have done to this realm. When things go wrong, don't go with it. Observe and don't absorb. Because when you absorb the negative that they put out in the media and the television, the radio and all that kind of stuff, especially through the news, international news and all that kind of stuff, then you're taking on a frequency that will lower your frequency when you have to bombard your mind with constant, positive, enduring energy through your meditation, through your workout, through your prayers, through the proper food you eat, through your breathing. Go out there and breathe. Go out there and breathe. Do the fire breath that Queen of Four and them been teaching us for years. Learn how to do that. Do all of it, man. Do everything that works. Everything that flirts. Playing and working at the same time. Do it all. Whatever's going to keep your vibes up. That's why during the pandemic, I kept on coming on with the numerovational flyby. The numerovational flyby. Every day or every other day, I was coming on with the numerovational flyby. And this is a part of the whole numerovational flyby series where I come on to show you that your numbers can guide you, or just to keep your motivation high, keep your levels high. That's what I do. And that's, and remember, it's also helping me too. It's not just helping you, it's helping me. So it's good to share these lives with other people. It doesn't cost to share, because sharing is really caring. I don't care if you share it with your wife, share it with your significant other, share it with your children. Because I basically keep it simple. I don't come on here and break down a bunch of deep stuff and words you will never understand, or you ain't gonna look up in the dictionary. Although I actually study and research with Google or a dictionary or an encyclopedia not too far from me. I still have dictionaries, I still have encyclopedias, or I go on to Google and look up the encyclopedia or the dictionary, online dictionary, to study if I don't understand the word. If I don't understand the word, if I don't the application of the word, the etymon of the word, the etymology of the word, I like to go into the roots of it, which is all right, because sometimes English language can be very confusing. Sometimes the English language can be very confusing. Let me get that. What happened here? The sun is moving, so I'm not going to chase the sun today. I'm not going to chase the sun, but the sun is moving. I mean, the sun ain't going nowhere. It's actually the Earth's making its move up here. You know what I'm saying? So, but just remember, family, today's date add up to a number 16 today. When you add the 1 plus 0 plus 2, that's 3, plus the 6, that's 9. 9 plus the 7, 2023 adds up to 7, which equals that 16. Plan what you're doing, because 16, before it reaches 7, although 7 is a law of attraction where you don't have to chase, you attract, it's still one of those numbers that can be very deceptive if you're not planning what you do and preparing what you do. That's very important to understand, that when you add up this whole day, and although these numbers and these numbers come back around all the time, throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the day, it's about spiraling up so you don't stay in a linear what they call a hamster wheel. You don't want to be in a hamster wheel. You want to spiral up. So you got to move and plan and lay your blueprint with intentions to be successful, with being intentional, because the personal day of this number the personal number of this day is 2 and 6. And in my book, I talk about the compound numbers, which are the double numbers. And 2 and 6 is one of those numbers that you can take bad advice, you can have bad relationships, make bad moves on the number 26 if you do not find balance and bring an equilibrium, because the 2 and the 6 are numbers that's supposed to bring balance and equilibrium in what you do. Thank you very much, Shaquana. You know what I'm saying? It brings equilibrium to what you do. So you gotta, anytime you see the 26 or you see the 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? It brings an equilibrium. Each one of those particular numbers is indicating that you need to find balance. The 2 indicates you need to find balance with your various relationships that you're into, whether it's through the job, whether it's through your friendship. The 4 represents the laying down of the foundation and the balance that you have to bring. Like every bricklayer have to find out the balance. That's why they always walk with that long stick with the liquid mercury in it for balance. The 6 deals with finding the balance within your family and your friends and within yourself. And then the 8 is telling you to balance off your finance, balance off your check, your balance off your energy, balance off your ancestral connection with who you are internally and externally. So the even numbers is always about bringing the balance. Even numbers are always about bringing that balance. The odd numbers are always about that assertiveness, that transformation, that transformation from one level to the other. So you always gotta pay attention to your numbers. That can be very helpful to you. It's just like even the numbers that you choose to be on IG, the names and the handles that you choose also have a significant energy that can either give you guidance and show you what you need to do along the way. So when people send PayPal to me or Cash App, especially my Cash App, it's what I realize is that, and Lloyd said, I could ask you what that 3158 means. And it does have a significant, anything that I add numbers to, whether it's on the IG or whether it's on my PayPal, if you see King Simon, $ King Simon 3158, that is 4 numbers, which all of us have, because we have a multitude of numbers running through our chart all the time, through our birthday, through our name. Every letter represents a number. Every month, day, year represents a number. So when I see 3158, not only am I grateful, but I am grateful because the 3 from a one word perspective means I'm expanding. The 1 represents from a one word expand. I'm keeping it real simple. From a one word expansive, it means I'm being creative or I'm striving to maintain creativity. The 5 means I'm striving to maintain a certain freedom of mind. So because when you free your mind, that means you're not locked into anybody's thought patterns that can lock you down or shut you down. So 5 is that freedom number. So that one word is used by me on multiple levels. And then that number 8 means I want to attract the finance after I've been expansive, creative, and using my freedom to get the finance, which can be barter systems, it could be energetic, it could be currency on multiple levels. So once you understand the numbers that you put behind you also have a significant meaning, whether you put 222111, whether you put 321, whether you put your birthday number behind your name, you could be born February 10th, you could be born 11/9, you put 119, it means something if you are willing to find the interpretation that our ancestors brought to fruition to guide us again, to bring us, to guide us. It's all about the guiding. It's not about the controlling, because numbers are here to reveal. They're not here to conceal. But if you want to keep it hidden from your use and hidden from your understanding and your inner standing, then that's up to you. I remember years ago, there was a young lady, and I'm sure she was only saying that because of whatever she was taught. I think I gave her a flyer, and that's the time when I was doing numerologics, because I've changed the name and then it landed on numerovation, but it was called numerologics or numerologics, using numbers in a logical manner. And we was at a concert. I was giving out flyers at this concert. On the other side was my promotion to one of my events. I think it was a women's event, but we was at Wingate Park. And she asked me, what was this all about? She said, I said, this is just numbers breaking down, patterns, cycles, and sequences. I was breaking it down. She said, I don't believe in that because I just want to guess my way through life. That's basically what she said. Like, she just want to guess her way through life. I'm like, I told her, I said, sister, if that was a doorway and I was a person that came to you and said, don't go in that door because there's a bomb right behind that door, because I just set that bomb up myself. I just put the bomb there. Don't go behind that door. You're telling me that you'll still go go through the door because you want to guess your way through life? I'm like, huh? And she was a young sister. I gave her the flyer. She took it. I don't know what she did. Most people either throw within one thing I wrote in my book. No promotion is bad promotion. When a person sees a promotion or gets a flyer or see a poster, it's for everything, even online. They would decide within 3 to 5 seconds whether they are going to that event or not. That's how deep it can get when it comes to promotion. That's why I tell people, don't use one level of promotion, use all of them. I still do flyers. I will still produce flyers. I might not have produced as much as I did back in the day when it was because we had to produce a certain amount because that's a form of word of mouth. But I still produce flyers. I still do online promotion. I will still pay IG or Facebook or YouTube to promote a business. I will use it all because I want to hit all levels. I still promote. I will still send out a text message if I have to certain people, or email on my email list if I have to do an email blast. I use all levels. That's why most of my events have been very successful. And I'm able to take care of the speakers. I'm able to take care of the venue. I'm able to pay for sound or pay for seating or pay for food, and then I have vendors there. They help by paying their vendors fee to come and set up. They help to pay for things. A lot of things go on in an event, and that's what I break down in my book. Numbers are no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. You can get it on Amazon. Because I was doing, I'm good at what I've done over the many years. I've been doing this since I was 12. I love to see people gathering and being positive or gathering at positive events. I love to see that. I've always loved to see it since I was a child, because the year I was born, my father opened up a nightclub. The year I was born, the father opened up a night lounge, a nightclub in the basement of the house. Painted up the place. I remember when they used to paint it and they used to design this, and then he created he had round tables that he can have. He set up the ambiance. My father is born under the Libra energy, misnomered Libra, and Libras like that, like to bring balance and like beauty. So my father was good. Matter of fact, he's born the same day as Will Smith. Father he liked good presentations. That's what my father liked. So he always used to set up. And I remember it as a child, just being a child, watching the tables being set up, watching them paint the floor over. I remember this as a baby because, as his first son, he brought me down to the basement where the lounge is and where he was about to throw his party. Carrying me down, taking care of me, and showing me around to his friends and all that, and everybody coming up on me and, boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's such a beautiful child. Lord have mercy. But when y'all gonna marry me? Yeah. Grown ass women telling me they gonna marry me. It's like, wait a minute. I'm like, give me my bottle. What the hell wrong with you, lady? You got breasts. Give me some breasts. That's what I like. I don't know nothing about no marriage when I was a child. Not no baby. Just give me the breasts. Lord of mercy. I love breasts. I love breasts every day of my life. I love breasts. When I wake up in the morning. Let me stop. I start singing reggae tunes up in here. Y'all don't understand me though. But I like to make. That's how my classes are too. I'm telling you, family, my classes are full fun, but it's all about enjoyment. I'm not bringing on anybody on the video. I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to book a session with me. Not right now. I'm probably gonna do a live where people can come on, drop a donation, and I'll break down their numbers and all that. Probably on what today is 26th, probably tomorrow on the 27th. Drop a donation through my Cash App or PayPal, and we'll go into your numbers on what to look out for real quick. No less than $5. No less than $5. I ain't doing all of that with y'all. I'm real serious about what I do, because I come up here on the goodness of my heart to share wisdom, share knowledge, and participate in sharing with you, because it's all about sharing. And if you're sharing with people your information and what you do and what can help other people, then do it. If you got some knowledge and wisdom and understanding that you want to share with others, please don't hold it in a bushel basket. Don't keep it to yourself. So everything Shaquana, thank you all very much for trying to hit me up. Gail Moore, thank you very much for trying to hit me up, but I'm not going on live with anybody right now because I got sessions I got to prepare for, and I got to get ready to, and then I got to come out here and train on my training poles. These are my workout poles. I do my rollouts. I do simulated attacks, all that kind of stuff, things I learned back in the day just to keep myself sharp. I like to keep myself sharp.
Content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonthenumerovator.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonthenumerovator.wordpress.com or Linktr.ee at King Simon the Numerovator. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonthenumerovator.wordpress.com. Go now.
Some people think that this esoteric knowledge is for the rich and powerful, when in actuality, the so-called 85% has a spark in them that if it is sparked through numerology, astrology, motivation, whatever, it will raise them up from an 85%, maybe to a 10%, and eventually they become the 5%. Or prosperous righteous teachers. You gotta understand that this knowledge is not just for one class of people. We gotta get out of the class.
It's the Numerovational Session with King Simon. Text your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And get my books on Amazon now.